everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Genero. If you're new here, it's very nice to meet you. What I'm doing today is we're going to be going through my empties. Now this is just where I collect my trash basically. My beauty empties from the past month or so, and I just they collect quickly. I don't plan on doing a monthly empties, but I had enough to do a video, so I figured I better get through them. I will also share how much the retail cost of these products are, and I'll give you a little mini review of what I thought of them and if I would repurchase. So let's get into this. I have a little like Colorpop box from a while ago when I ordered. I heard a quote the other day that how you know you're an adult is if you save boxes because they're too nice to throw away. And that resonated truly with me. I tend to save boxes. Shall we perhaps start with some makeup items first? I finished off this Kula makeup setting spray, SPF 30. You can see I did have it in a project pan last year. At the beginning of this year, there was just a tiny little bit left in it, and it didn't take much and it was gone. It has SPF 30 in it, but I don't think it added SPF. And while it was a very nice, refreshing face mist, I especially liked using it when it was hot last summer. You can see how long I've been working on this now. It's just too expensive for me to just go out and buy. The retail value is... This is a $36 makeup setting spray. So no, I would not repurchase, and no, I did not spend full price on this. I think this came in a subscription box, but I enjoyed using it while I had it. This Steve Laurent lip oil. Steve Laurent has been rubbed off there mostly. This is a full-size product if you're going to go out and buy it. It retailed for $18. This came from me in an Ipsy quite a while ago. I finished this up in my project pan. No, I would not repurchase for $18. I typically don't go for high-end lip glosses or anyway. I do have a few exceptions to that rule, but I enjoyed it while I had it. It did make the lips look nice and wet and plumped the way I like a gloss to look. Technically, this isn't a gloss, this is a lip oil, but it did well. Now we have this little mini mascara from Too Faced. This is the one I call the girl mascara because of its silly name. Let me show you the wand. It has a huge wand on it. You can see that there's still quite a bit of product left. I decided I was done with it because it really started to flake badly on me. Look how big the wand is. Like, it's very round and fluffy. And I know someone who already has very long, beautiful eyelashes who says this is her favorite mascara. So maybe if you have long eyelashes, this is like the perfect thing for you. I really liked it when it was first opened. I felt like it really lifted and added a lot of drama, and it is very black. So I liked it when it was first opened, but then after a month or so, it started to really smudge and smear and flake. So that was the end of this for me. This mini is $13, so no, I would not repurchase. This is another one that came in a subscription box. Perhaps I should just preface everything by saying that most of this came in subscription boxes. I finished off this Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. This is one that was also in my project pan, and it is decadent and wonderful. This is one of those items that whenever I'm in Sephora, I like to go try the sample, even though I have tried it before, just because it smells so, so heavenly. It is like it's a sweet scent. Like, I think this is one that you either hate it or you love it, and I really like it. It is just lovely. But this size, you can buy it. This size, just this little guy right here is $20. So no, I would not repurchase unless it was on a crazy sale or something, because I really do like it, but it would have to be severely discounted. Another item from Sol de Janeiro. This is the Coco Cabana cream. So it's different from the Boom Boom cream in its formulation and its scent. This one, they describe it as more of like a water cream. What do they say? Moisture magnet oil in water body cream. That's how they describe it. And the scent is much different. It smells kind of tropical, but I can't really pin my finger on what it is. It's not really coconutty. Just kind of tropical scented. I also really, really enjoyed this. And this, if you're just gonna go out and buy this little mini, which you can, $10, if you can believe it. I got this for $3, so no, I would not spend $10 on this. Next up, I have a serum. This is from Hanhu, I don't know how you pronounce that, but this is the Watermelon Illuminator Overnight Serum. This was nice, but I did not put it on my face. I used it just on my neck. It is so scented. It smelled like watermelon pretty heavily. Yeah, like watermelon Jolly Rancher. And so I know I didn't feel comfortable putting it on my face, and it's hard to, accurately say with a serum without using it for months on end exactly what it did for you, especially since I didn't put it on my face, just in my neck. But I can say just using it on my neck that I enjoyed it, and honestly, even though I was scared to put it on my face, the scent of it was quite pleasant on my neck. I couldn't find a price for this deluxe sample, so I'm going to estimate that this would be about $5. Here we have the reappearance of my Kopari cleansing oil. This is one I also finished off in my project pan, and it looks very rough. I could insert another picture again up here of how it's supposed to look. And I bought this in a FabFitFun add-on sale, so I bought it severely discounted. I don't remember how much I paid for it. If you're gonna go out and buy this normally, it's like a $32 cleansing oil. So no, I would not repurchase. Let's see my review of it. It has a much thinner consistency than you would expect from a cleansing oil. A cleansing oil to me usually is very oily and kind of thick and rich, and this is actually a lot thinner and more watery. So I had to use a lot more pumps of it to, I felt like, actually get it going. But it did the job. It took off my makeup. I always have problems getting my mascara off with any cleansing oil or balm that I use, so I'm not going to, kind of hold that against it for not getting that off perfectly, but it did remove the rest of my makeup really well and swatches really well. That's kind of what I ended up using this for. So since it does have coconut in it, I decided that I didn't want to continue putting it on my face. Sometimes I would give in and put it on my face to remove sunscreen, but I especially like to use this to remove swatches. That's how I ended up using this up. Next, I have this Gold Phaeton MD Bright Eye Cream. This isn't one that I finished. This is one I decluttered because I felt like it started to go bad. I noticed burning around my eyes, which wasn't typically what I experienced with this. This is a full-size product that I received in a subscription box sometime last year, so I have been using it for several months, and honestly, this would last probably a full year. I think I only got it up to maybe there, so it's probably about half gone. When I try to hold it up to the light, that's what I see. Let's see my review of this. This is specifically for circles. I very fortunately don't suffer from bad dark circles, so I can't really talk about that, but it is like a really nice light moisturizing cream. I didn't feel like it was too thick and heavy, which I sometimes worry about causing like clogged pores around here, because I don't like to put it on my eyelid or right up here, because that will definitely make your eyes burn. I always go like around the orbital bone here and up here, and so I liked it for what it was, but no, I would not repurchase. Full price, this is a $55 eye cream, so no, I would not repurchase it, and I feel like there are others that would do the same thing for much cheaper. Here we have a little hand cream deluxe sample. This is from Le Chatelaine. I don't know if that's pronounced right. It looks kind of French. This is the coconut milk lait de coco hand cream. Oh, made in France. Definitely French. And I really, really liked it. It had a wonderful coconut smell, but it wasn't overpowering, and I really like the texture of it. It's a nice, thick hand cream that's not too scented. I mean, I like me a really nice scented hand cream, but a lot of times I'm out in public and I don't like to use a really scented hand cream sometimes because there's so many people that suffer with chemical sensitivity, and I try to be sensitive to other people. This was one I felt comfortable using. I estimate this 15 ml sample to be about $4.50. Now we have a shower gel. This is the Skin & Company Blue & Capri shower gel. This was in a project pan. It took me unnecessarily long, I thought, to finish this up. This was not my favorite, especially for the price. If you were gonna go out and buy this is like a $22 shower gel. I feel like you can get the same experience for cheap. I did not feel like this was a luxurious experience. It's supposed to smell like alpine rose, sage, wild basil, and autumn blossom. I thought it smelled kind of citrusy and maybe a little bit of sagey. I didn't smell a lot of the things that it mentioned. And yeah, I didn't care for it that much. So no, I wouldn't repurchase. I finished up a Crest 3D white sample. This kind of made me smile because for years I have used Sensodyne for my sensitive teeth, and using Crest again, like, to me, I actually really enjoyed this. It was, I feel like Crest can be almost like an aggressive, like you really, really feel like you're cleaning your teeth, and I actually enjoyed using this. Not like Sensodyne doesn't clean your teeth, but it is a gentle formula, whereas Crest is not a gentle formula, and I really did feel like I could feel the difference. I had a hard time finding a price for this little guy. I would say maybe $1. Next, I have a little serum sample from Number 7 Laboratories. This is the Firming Booster Serum. I normally wouldn't have a problem trying this on my face, but I've also been trying out a new face wash. I don't like to put too many new things on my face at once. My skin does tend to freak out when that happens. So once again, I just use this all over my neck. And even if I had used this on my face, this is just much too small of a sample to determine if it did anything. The things I liked about it, I liked that it was a thin gel texture. It didn't feel like it would be pore clogging, and it was unscented, which is important. Normally, if you buy this full size, this is like about $42. It looks like it's about $38.17 per ounce, and this is 0.1 ounce, so I would estimate this at about $3 maybe. All right, so those are the empties I have finished up in the past month or so. Let's add it up and see how much, if I had went and spent full price on all these items, how much product I've used up. The grand total comes to $219.05. So obviously that comes from all that expensive skincare. I love skincare, but it is saddening that it's so expensive to try the nicer things. And that's honestly one of the reasons why I enjoy subscription boxes so much. They do tend to send out high-end skincare. It's a nice opportunity to try it out, even if you sometimes just get a little sample. But it also can show you that you don't need sometimes the high-end stuff. Sometimes the high-end stuff is just like the stuff you can buy at the drugstore, and sometimes CeraVe is better. I'm planning on hanging on to my makeup empties because I want to do a year-long makeup empties video at the end of the year to see how much makeup I managed to use up in a year. I'm kind of interested to see that. But thank you guys so much for clicking on this video, hanging out with me today. If you've not done so, please like and subscribe, and I hope you have a wonderful day. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye!